I'm waiting. It says streaming. It says streaming. It's streaming all right, baby. That is amazing. We can turn the streaming now off. That's great. And now we're going to turn the house lights down. Look at this. Oh, look at that. House lights comes down. Graphic overlays come up. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Hi, I'm Neil Bauer. I'm here for my daily health check. That's what I'm supposed to do every time. Let's see if we can get my health check up. There we go. And we're back in. That's some fancy stuff I got going there. Every day I do this health test. Let's see if we can get back into EMU. Perfect. Do you have even my face? I don't think you have. Yeah, you do. You have my face in there. All right. Every day I do this health test to make sure that I am not dying. Hello, whoever's here. There's who is here. I don't even know. Someone on Twitter. They're amazing. Twitter is the first. I cannot get over that. That's the first one who shows up on this. It's amazing. Let's go. All right. All right. So, hey, I see Matt was up. Matt liked the live. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking killer. I can see everything now. This is great. All right, let's start this bad boy. We've got, I think Sonic's in. I can't be sure of it, but he might be, or they might be. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I'm going to jump over. I'm going to drag. Again, if there's any questions, I got 4 minutes and 1 second on my stream. One thing I got to make sure of is that I don't lose the window so I can see everything. What is this? There. Okay, it's not showing up. Perfect. All right. First things first. Let's get Miss Pac-Man in the bag. This is my daily health test. I do it every day to make sure my heart and brain are functioning properly. If I cannot get to the banana level on the first quarter, I know that I'm in cognitive decline. There is no excuse if my controller stops working, if my computer crashes, if any of those things happen. It does not make a difference. This is me about struggling over adversity. Nice. I see you, Real Sonic. I see you. Every day the screen gets a little bit more confusing. I can actually see you, which is awesome. The only thing I can't, I got to bump the chat down a little bit so I can see you. Hang on a sec. We're not going for score. Again, this is just for cognitive abilities. King of all Cosmos shared the live. That, I guess, is me. Hey, right here. Definitely might be. Hey, seriously, I can see you over here, but I can't see your text over there, so I'm going to have to move that stuff around a little bit. I also just realized that I don't have the header on any of my chats. Whoa, here we go. Everything's fine. I am up. I've been up pretty much. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night, which is not terrible. It's actually terrible. But I went right back into this. So I've done so much in regards to my stream setup. It's crazy. I feel like it's the last days of summer and I've got to get everything dialed in. Like I got to get all my play in before I can go back to school and I don't have that free time. But seriously, the amount of stuff that I've done in the last 2-3 days has been insane. In terms of setup, you'll see. Are you dual streaming? Yes, I am. I am absolutely dual streaming. So what's your experience like? Let me, if there's any anomalies, any bugs, any issues, let me know. Because I'm going to show off a couple other things from my stream, the stream setup. It's pretty bananas what I've got going here. It's absolutely cuckoo. But all of these live streams have chats now. They all have... The only thing I want to do in these streams is see if I can tie Discord. I don't even know who uses Discord here. I'm not a... I mean... I'm agnostic to Discord. I use it, but I'm not... I mean, if you wanted me to use Slack, we got a problem. I remember when people were like, you got to get on Slack. Slack is the greatest. Oh my God, everybody's using Slack. Twitch is using Slack. Amazon's using Slack. And then, seriously, a year later, it's like, nobody's using Slack anymore. Wait, what? I barely got in on that one, and now I can't use it anymore? That stinks. Oh, hang on a second. I can't wait to read that. When I get to the banana level, I'll feel a little bit more like I can relax and read. Right now, my health is at stake. Yeah, you and I need to discuss a few points from IGN last night. Absolutely, 100%. So are we talking about after post Game Awards IGN? What the heck happened on IGN? What am I missing? Oh God, I was looking away at the text and I almost killed myself. Oh my God! That's okay. I got 2 extra lives. So here's the funny thing about last night. The funny thing about last night is I was supposed to stream the awards, 100%, and I actually had announced that I was going to do that because I had fully intended to do it. Everything was set up, and at 4:30 in the afternoon, my daughter wanted a. She's got lizards, and she got a skink cage. Do you know what a skink is? Skink is a kind of lizard. Listen, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about any of this. Okay, great. I don't know if IGN is responsible for the Game Awards. I don't even care. Well, let's put it this way. I kind of care, but what are you gonna do? Hang on a sec. My Switch is still playing Persona. Nice. I've been having issues with mine. Are you on OBS? No. No, I am not on OBS. So I am so cool that this is happening. Okay. This is big news because I just think I threw away 200 and oh my God, I almost died. That's terrible. I think I just threw away $245 by accident because I thought I needed it. Oh, the one thing that everybody complained about yesterday was my screen tearing, and that should be resolved entirely. And that, my friends, is also entirely my fault. Hang on a sec. I almost died again. I am very, very close to not getting to the banana level here, and I am not going to have that. Okay, I'm on the banana level. Everything's great. All right, so thank you for liking the live. I totally appreciate it. So the screen tearing should be a thing of the past because what happened is when I was helping stream, this is how long ago my setup has been. My system has been FUBAR for years. So I was helping a bunch of minor league baseball players who were traveling on buses and using their Wi-Fi via cell phones. Like that was their 4G or 5G cell phones to get access to the internet so they could stream. Because they're traveling, they're on the road, or they're in the middle of nowhere. So what I had to do is I had to throttle myself. So like we were all in, like I wouldn't get priority on the stream. Like I wanted to be lower priority. So I set my MTU to like the lowest, like the whatever, lowest or highest threshold. So everybody else would be able to stream, and then mine, if like there's room, we'll put mine in. But since I stopped doing that, I never changed my MTU. So I upgraded my machine. My MTU and my settings is all freaking wackadoo. So now this should be completely smooth. Like I couldn't even get internet tests before. Now everything's fine. Okay. My health is there. I've got these crazy screens. This is amazing. This we are doing right now. I'm going to see if I can switch between health check and watch this nonsense. Ready? So I'm going to go from health check to a live stream. Watch this. So now that I'm in live stream, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't even know why that's in there. Let's go to, my cameras are up. That's great. Let's go. Oh, wait. Hang on a sec. This is live stream. Oh, it's game stream. Sorry, I want game stream. I was like, what the heck? That's all wrong. Game stream. There we go. Oh my gosh. I was like, why is it all broken? The only thing I do have to fix here is my TikTok chat, which you will see momentarily. It works. It's all working. You are dual streaming. Okay, so let me see if I can get this. It looks like the chat for TikTok is off a little bit. And that's the one thing I wanted to do this for. I wanted to make sure we got everybody taken care of. So let's see. I'm going to see if I can stretch this window out. There we go. This is so flippin' neat. Okay. I've been having issues with mine. Are you on OBS? Okay, so let's get this done. Oh my gosh, LHT is back. Yes, I made it to banana level. Thank God it is Friday. The one thing I am going to do is this. I'm going to fix this while everybody's here. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just break it all. Can I just break it very quickly? That's great. I'm going to go here, tic tac, and I'm going to go. Where is it? Where is it? It is called. What am I showing in here? 1 second. It's TikTok chat. Show me. Ah, did I just? That's funny. Now I can't find Chrome. Where is Chrome? Let me get chat back up here. 1 second, everybody. Thank you all for liking the chat. I really appreciate it. Or liking this stream. I'm just going to try to get. Where is my? Huh. Let's try current application. Is that in there? No. Give me 1 second. There it is. It just, for some reason, it wouldn't let me reselect it. Okay. Oh, and you know what I'm doing? I am looking at, I am a dope. I am a dope. I am looking at the delayed live stream on TikTok. Like, why is nothing changing when I'm clicking these buttons? Because I'm looking at me in the past, for God's sakes. All right, for God's sakes, get it together, Bauer. Come on. All right, so we got LHT up here. I see everybody. That is cool. I see, as D Generation X would say, are you ready? Yes. Oh my gosh, that is so great. I can't do that. Can I? Can I just do the... I got to get a wider screen camera for this. Oh, and I get 2 pictures of my face in here. That's classic. All right, so that's not what I wanted. I got a little picture of me up in the corner, this little bubble up in the corner. And when I do this, there we go. Let's see if we can get this turned up. Here we go. So obviously, when they announced Best Family Game, I voted for Sonic Superstars. I died inside. Yeah, you know what? So here's the deal. That's the problem with all of these. The problem with every one of these award shows, whether they be the Academy Awards or the, what is it, the Grammys or the Video Game Awards, it's an industry-centric affair. So you don't matter, and your games don't matter. What matters is who needs to be catered to or where the dollars are coming from. It's like old E3. Like E3, every company made the investment into E3. Like when it was the IGDA, every company would be like, we've got to show off and showcase these titles every year. We can't be wrapped into CES. We have to have our own show. So every game company that was going to E3, needed to show their investment in the industry. So that's kind of what E3 was about, is having people come in there and put their money in to showcase the industry. The Game Awards is still following that model. So yeah, they had to do that. They had to give the games to, it's like this, like a sliding scale of like, okay, we've got to cater to Baldur's Gate 3 because it's an incredible game. It's awesome, but we're not getting as much money from them. But we have to placate the gamers and the people who are in this, like, who support or who have built this industry, who buy the games. We have to show love for people who don't give us a ton of money. So we have to split out where we give these other awards to other companies. Again, it's just how the business works, unfortunately. So thank God it is Friday. Good Lord, Progressive Geek. Show me the money. You know what I need to do? This is the last piece that I need to do, is I have to make that get bigger. No, what I need to do is find a way to, when somebody sends me a gift, have that populate. So Mateo, if you're still there, what are your problems with OBS? OBS was killing me. So now I'm using this thing called Ecamm. I was using Restream before. Dang it, I'm gonna punch myself. This is the second time I've damaged myself. Hang on, I'm gonna get electrocuted here. Perfect. Good Lord. Last week I spilled an entire glass on my keyboard and ruined it. I just did it to my microphone, punching myself. So Real Sonic, yes. The Game Awards, I was supposed to stream those yesterday. My daughter I'm so sorry. I'm going all the way back to the beginning. My daughter got a skink cage delivered. That is a lizard cage delivered. And she was so excited about it getting it installed that I'm like, oh, it's 4:30. I have a good solid hour and a half before I have to worry about this. Put the skink cage together, and I'm like, I still have plenty of time. So let's, let me make the kids' dinner, right? I'm like, I'm going to make the kids' dinner. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to make sure everybody's text is showing up. Perfect. So, yeah. So I'm like, everybody is taken care of. Then I can stream all night. Won't make a difference. So, built a skink cage. It was huge. It's like 4 feet or 6 feet, whatever. It's enormous. Built that, made dinner for everybody. Kitchen was a mess, but I'll clean it up later. And so, and the the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Patriots, New England Patriots. I don't watch football, but my son does. So I'm like, you know what? It's on Prime. I'll turn it on and watch the absolute worst football game I've ever seen in my. It was terrible. It was garbage. So I put it on for my son, and we're all there. We're all sitting there as a family, and I'm like, I'm gonna check TikTok real quick and check. And I see a bunch of people streaming the Game Awards because I had mistakenly mixed up Eastern and Pacific. I was under the assumption it was starting at 8, and apparently it started at like 5:30. So yeah, I didn't get to do the Game Awards stream that I've been setting up all day. So I just joined somebody else's stream. I joined. I jumped into Progressive Geek there for a minute, but I also jumped into. It's Kuma, but it's Nerdy Bear. God, Nerdy Bear Studios stream. And yeah, so that's what I did. I wound up watching the latter half of the event. So what did I miss? Real Sonic, you got to fill me in. What did I miss at the show? What are you upset about? Sounds like Sonic Superstars. You weren't happy that they didn't win, but you know what? Sega announced a bunch of stuff, a bunch of new titles that they'll be working on. That's good news. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I might ask for his autograph after school. Now, again, if I'm missing any of your text, I think I can scroll here. Yes, I can. And I wonder if I can grow this. Give me a second like I did the other one. Oh, I can. Look at that. I can see more of your text here. Oh, that's killer. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my God. I gotta lock those down. I unlocked them and forgot to lock them back down again. Give me a second to stretch you out so I can see all of your lovely text. Perfect. And then option squeegee you in there. Option squeegee you in there. Yes, everything is set for, okay. And I think, can I scroll up and down in here? No. And I can do call outs as well in this thing. Let me lock that in so I don't screw that up again. Perfect. Those are locked, so I can't move those anymore. Great. And again, thank you all for your assistance, your patience, and everything as I got these set up. This is like I'm super stoked about what I can do with this now. This is absolutely what I wanted to do from the get-go, but there was no way. Just didn't have the computer to do it, and I didn't have the, again, I needed the, what is it called, the stream key. So now that I got all of those, I feel like I could officially begin my life as a real live streamer, and hopefully I don't fail a Miss Pac-Man health test in the near future. All right. I appreciated the live music. That's fun too. I appreciated the live music from the actual composers who contributed many of the games. You know what? Yes. So I'm going to say Kuma and I talked about that. I'm going to see if this comes back to you. Yeah, it does. Okay, great. So here's the thing about that. Oh God, it's coming back from two different sources. The live music is awesome. I loved the live music at the Nintendo event at Nintendo. What is it called? Nintendo Live. That's great. The problem is it's with all award shows, it just really slows it down. It's like an emergency brake. So you're like, yes, we're going to, explosions, and it's like, oh my god, Michael Bay like level was crazy. It's insane. Like more cars going off of bridges. Like, look at this game coming out. And then it's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a 5-minute poetry reading by. Uh, shoot, I can't even think of a poet. Not Robert Frost. I'm trying to think of a live poet, for God's sake. Uh, the Great Gatsby. Anyways, you're slowing it so far down, and it's like this uh, sine wave of just. And it's not like I'm super super stoked. You just get all this adrenaline going for like saying like I'm super excited for games, and then it just goes whoosh, and then you're like, okay, we're gonna build you back up again. It's like not a roller coaster as much as it's like a Ferris wheel, and it's just not. It's hard because games. I think the best display of games I've seen in recent memory was I think 2013 E3 where they announced like they had the Last Guardian, they had the Final Fantasy VII remake announcement. It was just boom, 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 boom. Sony's entire press conference was just like hammering how much content they had out there, and that the crowd was on fire. They were talking about that for 3 days afterwards. I really think that is the way these kind of industry shows should go. We shouldn't try to mimic music, or we shouldn't try to mimic movies, because games dwarfs both of those combined. Like, why are we trying to shoehorn ourselves into standard issue like shows? We should be taking it to the next level. We should be doing what was it Devolver Digital did, where they create this fake award show and just disassemble just kind of strip it down to its bare bones. Like, why do you do this? Why do you talk about your stars like this? Why do you talk about your movies or your music like this? Have fun. Games are better than the Games Awards. And again, it's fine. It's not for me, but I think games is really kind of selling themselves short. It's like if Michael Jordan decided, like I'm really good at sports, but what I'd like to do is focus all my energies on soapbox derby racing, because I really, it's like you're wasting all of that talent, you're wasting all of that potential, and shoehorning it into a place where it doesn't freaking belong. So that's my Game Awards take. What do I know? I'm just an old man who hates everything. All right, let's see. We've got. So I started playing this again last night. Wait, why is that way cut off? Hopefully you can see that. What is it? Wait, time out. What is happening in the background? That's not acceptable. Give me a second. Oh my God, that's hilarious. There's like this seizure-inducing background going right now. It's this. Watch. Get off of there. Get off. Everybody get away from me. What is that doing in the background? That shouldn't even be there either. Get out of there. So I made this little intro. I didn't make it. It's 4 different colorways for this driving scene, but I did do the in-betweens, and I did make it a looping animation. So I've got different color treatments where it's like traveling into different times of the day. So that is my waiting for the podcast, or waiting for the show to start. Thank you. Oh my God, everybody who sent the likes in, I appreciate it. Really, really do. So that's going to be my new, when I'm away from the show, that's what it's going to be. But what I need to do is I need to put up my, where is it? Watch this. I'm going to do this I'm doing it live. I don't care. See this? What the heck is that? Oh my God. What happened? It's all black. I can't see anything. What did I do? Let's go rectangle. Let's go. There we go. Hello. Move it. See, whereas OBS, you'd have to like set up a level. I don't have to do that anymore. I can do that. Pop. And then I'm going to change that opacity to be less. Whoop. So what I usually call that is my house lights. So I'm going to put house lights at the bottom of this so it covers up all the. There you go. And then I can turn everything back on. I don't have to turn it off. I'm just showing you how this thing works because it's amazing. What? That's so good. What? It's amazing. Look at that pop in there like this. And then hang on a second. I'm going to put the chat logos back on. Well, actually, I put the game on first. What? That's insane. And then I'm going to go chat logos like, what? There's all my chat logos. Actually, I'll get rid of those. Then I'll put the chat window in. What? It's amazing. Oh my God. It's happening on the fly. And then these roll in like, boop. The sound effects. Do you like those sound effects? I paid $1,000 for those. Sega did have a video presentation of, I think, 5 of their old IP. Yes. Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi, Shinobi, hang on a sec. Jet Set. And there's, hang on a sec. Altered Beast. Hang on a sec. What was their 5th title? I saw it all over Twitter today. Oh, can I do this? Watch this. Oh my God, I got another one. That doesn't work. It doesn't work in this one. Okay, don't worry about it. Just ignore what I just did there. Why doesn't that work, actually? That's so silly. That is plain silly, is what that is. Give me a second. I'm going to blow that out. We're going to say Google. Show me. Google Chrome. Neil Bauer YouTube. Let's do that one. Great. Let's go. Come on, you. We got you. We got you. We're going to do wide. Great. All right, here we go. Let's get that. What the? Perfect. We're going to get into that Google screen right now and find out what the heck is the deal. Where is my Google? Come on, YouTube. There it is. Oh, it's right there. I'm looking right at it. We're going to go to Google. Google. I was doing an Avelia thing earlier. Just ignore that. Go back to Google window. Hang on a second. I got to zoom to app window. There it is. Perfect. We're going to do what? We're going to do Twitter. That's not how you spell Twitter. Twitter. And we're going to see what the Sega thing is because it was popping up all over my feed. I don't want ads. I don't want ad free premium. Stop giving me ads for ads. Okay, so we got Streets of Rage. How could I not figure out Streets of Rage? We got all of them but Streets of Rage. So yeah, some pretty good, solid looking titles. And a lot of people are excited for Golden Axe because that has not been around for a long time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say goodbye, and we're right back in it. Oh my God, this is the coolest thing. This is amazing. I seriously have workspaces for upscaled, health check, interviews, and game streams. And it's only going to get better as I learn how to use the tools. Let's hope I can. And I'm going to see if this can still type. Let me see. Hi, Paper Love. Welcome aboard. I have got to see if I can. 1 second. Welcome aboard, everyone. Yep, it still shows up. Killer. The only thing I will do in this window right here is I would love to see who's joining, because I saw that Paper Love joined, but only when I jump back into the window. Anyways, who cares? Let's get back to 2 windows. I'm going to get back to my, what is it called? Oh, sorry. Got to lock that down too. And again, thank you for your patience while I do all this, because I still keep things locked and unlocked. All right. We're good. So outside of me making mistakes left and right, trying to flub through all this, what's the experience like? Any screen tearing? Any bad experience in terms, hey, Brandon, what's up? So I'm just doing this for the very first time. I've got this whole setup going in. What? That's probably just a rumor. By the way, if anybody hasn't played Persona 5, spoilers. There are spoilers here. I'm not a big fan of Kamoshida. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought this was going to be a test. I fail these tests so often. It's crazy. So about witnesses, I was wondering if we could... This is another funny thing. I was playing this last night, and I was in bed playing it. And I was on my phone at first, and I was scrolling through my phone. I'm like, I got to put this phone down. And I started this game right at the point where I start texting back and forth with, it's not Sakamoto, it's Sakamoto, where I'm texting back and forth. So my wife's like, did you just get off your phone to get on your virtual phone? And I'm like, yes, I did. That is hilarious. I can't get away from it. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Wait, Takamaki. Whew. I keep forgetting the way the Japanese split a word. So for all your stream is stable. And here's the other thing. You ready for this? Not only is my stream stable, which I appreciate, it's also higher resolution. And it's going out to 6 different platforms at once. So all of my tests before were going out to 4. This is going out to 6 at a higher resolution, and it's working. I'm beyond elated. Thank you so much, Sonic. I really appreciate you being in there to help, because you've seen how far this has evolved in just a couple days. It's amazing. When you put your mind to it and you don't sleep. The only thing I really do want to fix is, I don't know why I can't see your text at the bottom. Everybody apologize. I want to apologize because I want to get everybody, I want to see the first texts. So I want to see your stream is stable first. So 1 second. Let me go back into unlock these chats. I'm going to see if I can get this window to show me the bottom. Oh my God, that's pretty far down. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let me reduce the size of this window a bit. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my God, that's so much better. Woo, it was close. So now I can see who popped in. That's the big deal with this. Why'd you do that? Why did you jump out of a different window? You're crazy. You are out of your mind. Give me a second. I'm going to change it and then change it back. That is one of the only things I've noticed that is wrong about this, is that it will lose the application. If I get out, hang on a second, I don't want to do this. I'm going to put in convert video, just deal with that for a minute. Because it will lose. Oh no, wait a minute. No. It didn't lose it. The app hid itself. Good Lord. That was really weird. Yeah, the app kind of disappeared on. All right, so let's go here like that. I know, I wish it had that edge in there. Let's go. Come on, you can do it. I have the faith in you. Come on. I believe in you, you son of a gun. I believe in you, Rock. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, I'm just, as I said, we're doing a little bit of fine tuning, a little bit of house cleaning. You know, we just got to make sure everything is tidy and efficient for, oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do, for God's sakes. Perfect. Welcome aboard, everyone. And now it will tell me who joined. That's killer. Does this make sense what I'm doing, everybody? Like, I am trying to get this to where I can see people who text right away. That's kind of important because I want to see who's writing when. Because nobody wants to sit on a chat that they're not being, or on a stream that they're not being represented, for God's sakes. I still hate this damn 30-second delay. Kills me when I need to inform you of something. Sometimes I don't get in time. Dude, I can come back around. I went back to the skink cage, for God's sakes. What do you feel like? Seriously, don't worry about it. You're not, like, this stream is about talking to you. You're in here. You're one of the OGs. So whatever you want to talk about, please. If you talk about like how I was born, I mean, that's a little too far back. Don't go back to where I was born. That's pretty bad. Plus, it's none of your business. You don't want to know. Okay, so hang on a sec. The last thing I got to do is move this, and then we're good. Because I can see you at the bottom. So here we go. Look at this. Shoot. Okay, well, let's put you on the top for now, so I can see you. I'm going to put you on top of Persona. That's how important you are. You're on top of Persona. That's big deal, man. You've made it. That's the top of the mountain. Wait! H. Burger, shut your mouth! What are you doing here? Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Please stop. That is like the greatest. Oh my God. Are you out of your mind? Did you see that, Sonic? That is insane. I feel like this is Pearls before. Wait, your Pearls. I'm the swine. Like, Swine before pearls. Is that a saying? Good Lord, H Burger Guy. You're the best. Good Lord. By the way, congratulations. Holy cow. That video is actually beyond. That's the best thing ever. That was freaking. First off, I can't imagine how long that took. Second off, you crushed it. And third off, I watched that with my son yesterday, and it was just amazing. You are awesome. Just so everybody knows, I'm going to see. I've got this thing where I can do call outs now, too, right? I can do call outs here, right? Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to be doing too. I'm not going to worry about that. Again, I appreciate it more than you know, H Burger Guy. You are the best. Look at that. I put him on the screen. Now you can see it. I seem well. How dare you tell me how I seem? Wait, he's texting in. He's texting in with everybody else. You seem well. Since she's... Okay. We're talking about Takamaki. She, by the way, I feel terrible for her. And I'm really hoping I'm remembering this game incorrectly because her storyline is pretty rough. Not as rough as her friend, but anyways. Again, spoilers. H Burger Guy, you are awesome. Appreciate it. Let's see. She is with Kamoshida. She's not on the team. I don't know. That's a jerk thing to say. She's not on the team. Since she's with... Let's try that. Let's just do that. No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get the thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with the starter, a girl named Suzui? I guess that's it. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. Listen, Suzui's got a ton on her mind. She's got a lot going on there. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Listen, you're freaking defeating yourself. You got to believe in yourself. Be true and believe in yourself and you'll never fall. Sakamoto. I really want to call him Sakamoto. Oh, wait. I just turned that all the way down. I want to call him Sakamoto, like the anime. But no, I got to call him Sakamoto. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. First time playing through, I got my teacher to fall in love with me. Just like real life.
Shouldn't we be heading to volleyball?
Aww.
Uh-huh.
This is her friend. She's rough. She's having it rough, man.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from...
Yeah.
Oh, they talk in this too.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
She is.
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
Wait, whoa. You got to talk her out of that. Like, are you crazy? Wait, don't say that. Just say, hey, listen, you do a lot of things right. You make me feel like I have a place in this world. You made me feel like I meant something. How about that? What is she going to say? Oh, I got to get my phone. It's the rudest thing you can do. I'm pouring my heart out. I feel like I don't have a place in this world. I'm only good at one thing. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hi. Is this my Postmates order? Yeah, I'm going to be a little late. My friend wants to... No, she's having thoughts about life and all that. Hey, I really got to take this.
It's probably just my part-time job.
That's so awful.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Shiho.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Jeez. That Postmates order is not going to deliver itself.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good.
So that's either her model job or
Sorry.
Kamoshida. I'm really hoping it's the model job. Because Kamoshida is calling her on campus. That's pretty bad.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Takamaki? What's with their Sergeant Pepper's outfits, I wonder?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
That's pretty nice. She's dating Kamoshida? By the way, she's a junior. Or, depending on how, I don't know. If anybody's in the chat that knows how Japan school works, she's a second year. So is that like a sophomore or junior? Either way, she's not a senior. She's quite young. And he's like, yeah, she's dating the teacher.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh?
Oh,
You think I'd have a chance too?
brutal.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
I got to change this to 18 and up. I had no idea. Is this rated M? It can't be. I do love this school's Sergeant Pepper's outfits. They're pretty sweet. They look like they're little cupcakes. They got the black and red bottoms.
What?
What?
Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Are you hurt? I'm sorry too. Oof. Any thoughts on how to answer this? Again, I've already lost. The audience, I can see what happens sometimes when I don't respond right away to people, like on TikTok. When I'm streaming out to TikTok and I don't respond right away, my stats go to 0. Then I can see that because the last time someone joined was about 15 minutes ago. So I would love to ask everybody if this gal who is having the worst time of her life feels like she doesn't belong, she's at the end of a rope. What do I say? Don't worry about it. That's fine. Are you hurt? That shows concern, but she'll be like, don't worry about me. Or, I'm sorry too. That might jar her out. Or it might be offensive. I don't know. Anybody? Normally, this is what I'd say. As me, as a person, this is what I'd say. Don't worry about it. You're fine. But I'm going to say I'm sorry too, to see if that jars her, gets her to think a little bit. Come on.
Oh no, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that.
Don't worry about it.
You don't look familiar.
I'm
Could
new.
you be that transfer student from Class D?
It is I, the criminal.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
I won't. You should have heard what those guys were saying out by the snack machine about your friend. School is nothing but a rumor mill. It's terrible. It's like Los Angeles here. They don't bother me. Why do you say that? Okay. Don't let the rumors get to you. I'm going to say, why do you say? I'm going to ask her a question. I'm trying to engage her because I want her to talk to me. I want her to feel like she can open up. I want it to be a safe space for this girl.
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before.
It's going to be Takamaki.
My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks.
Because she's rather attractive and she might be dating a teacher. She's not. I don't think she's dating like this. She's my friend. She's not going to start.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag on like that.
It was one sentence.
Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Did I introduce myself? Hang on a sec. Before you go, my name is... What? She's gone. Get back! Get back here! Don't leave!
Damn it. What the hell?
What? What's going on? What did I miss? I'm just gonna... I'm gonna be very, very soft-spoken in this.
This really ain't going our way.
It tain't.
All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told them something.
It's true.
At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
That's true. We should have started with that. That's right.
I know.
I'm king positive.
But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
I am not calling the cops. Forget the cops, man. How about a sneak attack? How about...
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
I'm not calling the cops. How about we sneak attack again?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could. Got any other?
Why even give me two options?
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas?
Oh my god, neither worked?
What do we do?
We should call the cops. I guess I have to go through all of
The
them.
king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but
Oh. That's kind of what I was thinking he meant, is we'd go after Kamoshida in the other world. But okay, I'm light years ahead of
is
Sakamaso.
there any meaning to?
I finally found you.
Oh, it's the cat! Morgana.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
Talking cat?
Voice. Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
What, you don't know, like, well, I only know like a handful of talking cats. Are you Morgana? Is this Morgana? The talking cat?
The cat's talking?
Okay, now.
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world?
It's true.
Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk?
It's a pretty
You're
good
a
looking,
cat.
pretty good looking cat too, I have to admit.
How should I know?
Oh, do I have my cat? Hang on a sec. I do. It's all the way up there. There's no way I'm going to get it.
You hearing this too?
I am hearing this. We must be hallucinating.
I
That's
think
logic.
we've both gone off the deep end.
It's true.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
It's true.
Oh, shut up.
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
Yes.
You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
Yes, Sonic. Hang on a second. I'm waiting for Sonic to respond. I'm going to give Sonic a good 60 seconds to respond. I have recognized you. So the 30-second delay is no problem to me. I'll be great. Wait, am I looking over? Wait, when I look at the screen, am I looking outside the window? That is the dumbest thing I've ever done. There we go. Why am I looking out the window? Oh, I'm looking out the window waiting for Sonic to chime back in and tell me something that's going on in their world. I've got nothing but, well, I'm going to go to the next screen, unless you wanted to talk about this condescending attitude, which I doubt.
You were still doubting me?
We are doubting you.
Quiet down.
Oh, now he's asking us to quiet down. He was yelling at freaking Kamoshida's freaking castle yesterday like a crazy person. Yeah, 100%, Sonic. Feel free. Absolutely. Unless it's about, like some kind of fissure surgery, then please don't. Let's not talk about that on the stream. But yeah, I'm open to anything. Unrelated to everything going on today. Jeepers. That sounds pretty serious. Let's hope we're not having our own personal persona moment going on.
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
We do. Absolutely. 100%.
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Oh, now okay, never mind. They would have just heard a human voice. They're like, wait, I heard a cat. I'm like, you heard a talking cat, for God's sakes.
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Yep. Checking all the nooks and crannies, all right.
Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
We are hallucinating.
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier.
It's real.
Is it for real?
Freaking for real. Okay, here we go. Yes, I did. Actually, on that stream that we were on the other day, which was funny. The EGI2 was on Tuesday. They mentioned it at the end of the show. That was freaking hilarious. So I dug a little bit more into it. So on the stream, I looked at the specs and setup for all of it. I didn't look at any reviews. I just looked at their site info for it. So was there something that we did talk about that I needed to, because I know I was looking at, because my problem with emulation is this. I have about 12 machines that can emulate. Even my Mac can emulate at this point. The challenge is output. So I want to be able to play those games. If I have to dump an entire CD, it's not storage anymore either. The storage is no problem. The challenge is making sure that I could, display that back out quite easily. And so, yeah, what are you asking for? I did look into it. It looks like a freaking great emulation station. Looks like a great machine. But what are you looking for it to do, or what are you looking for out of it? Or what did you want me to get out of it? That's a lot.
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Oh, that cat's so mean to
Tell us
me.
more. Then again,
That cat's so
probably the
mean.
best place.
I wish there was a way for me to call these things out a little bit better. Cancel. Oh, I can ban people right from the chat? I have got way too much power right now. Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place.
Stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
How dare you treat me like...
He's a meanie. I guess you can pick up a cat like that. Should you pick up a cat like that?
Don't be so rough with me.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
That's true.
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
Yep, I'm on board. 100%.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school.
Yes.
He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
Hello, funeral. Welcome aboard.
What had happened?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires.
If anybody's played
So
Persona, I
it's-
know how this ends. I'm trying to keep it to where it's as spoiler-free as possible. This is first chapter. I'm not going to get to the part where we find out about Takamaka and her friends. Hey, guy. Hello. What is going on? Oh, my gosh. I love that wolf eating a watermelon. It's beautiful. I've got a lot of great comments on my... this is freaking fantastic. This is the setup that I've got going right now is what I've been working on all week. I missed last night's event, so... Yeah, so I'm a little late to this, but thank you so much for joining and shouting out, hey, guy. Nothing. Specifically, the fact that it emulates Sega Saturn titles better than Android smartphone. It dual boots into Linux. And interested to hear your thoughts. So I'll dig a little bit more into it if I was going to be... So here's the challenge, right? Sega Saturn is so interesting and unique in niche because of the way it was built, like the two motherboard situations. So getting a good emulator is generally like, I want to make sure that those games are preserved. Games like Enemy Zero and like Saturn Bomberman, some of the best, some of the best 2D fighters up until, good Lord. Trying to figure out who took the title from Sega, from Saturn, because their Marvel versus Capcom and like their Ram Kart stuff that they were doing on fighting games was just incredible. So yeah, Saturn is hard to really get good emulation for. And so again, the dual boot into Linux, that's pretty interesting to me as well. But the big thing for me would be like if it was like an all-in-one box. That here's where my head is right now. Hang on a sec. His desires would go to. He'd become an. I just say his desires would go to. Please say bingo.
Precisely.
Okay.
For real? He's gonna turn good?
This is Persona 5 Royal on the Switch. Oh, it's Ward. Hey, Ward's brother. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. Hey, so tell Ward, one of my faves, worked with me at Game Crazy back in the day. Just a super salt of the earth kind of guy. Always love bumping back into him. So tell him I said hello and I hope he's doing great. Thank you for the feedback on the stream. I've been testing all week to get this ready for prime time. And now I've got like everything pretty much dialed in, and I tweaked it yesterday, so now it doesn't screen tear or freak out like it was. So again, tell Ward hi. I'm gonna flag you so I know who you are next time you pop in. But that's awesome. So here's the thing. Real Sonic, when it comes to emulation, like it would have to, here's what it would need for me. Like it's a great machine, but for me, I would need it to not only do that stuff, which is awesome, and emulate games or offer something unique that my current setups don't do. The thing that I'm interested in now, which is crazy, is I want upscaling. I want like more options, like PPSSPP, like the emulators that I have for PSP and stuff, that allows me to do a bunch of different types of scaling, rendering, and then also be able to dump it. Like I need it to do like 6 things. That's what this is. Like I need because here's the thing. As I age out of, I can't keep buying things to figure out later. I'm trying to get one thing that does a ton of things. That's what Ecamm is doing for me right now. It's doing a ton of heavy lifting. So if this emulator, if I dig into it, oh, that is killer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So I'll call you the Enigma, but I know it's. I don't want to be throwing Ward's name out there again and again. Anyways, but that's killer. That's awesome. Yeah, because I was having issues up and down the board with cameras, with levels, with everything. So appreciate it. Anyways, Real Sonic. It's the weekend. It's perfect timing. I'm going to make a note. I'm going to dig a little bit more into that, so I can sound smart next time I talk to you. Because I'm very interested in sounding smart. Apparently, the need for Linux was based upon Android being finicky with some emulation. Linux would cover those ROMs. Yeah, so that is something I have started to become aware of, is my Android. I have like 4 or 5 different phones, like the LGs that they don't support anymore. So those are still competent machines. Like I have one being a quad DAC for my audio. I've got another one that I use for my teleprompter. I got another one for my Kishi Game Center, this little thing right here, which you've all seen. So, is this upside down? It is. Oh, above the corner. Hello, me in the little corner. Is it this one? It is. Oh my God, I just gave everybody the finger. So anyways, I use my Androids like this, but you are 100% correct. The TikTok vertical form is a turnoff. I'm old school. You know what? Here's the thing, man. I agree. I always wanted to stream widescreen, and I was forced into it by this Sonic guy. He just freaking held me at gunpoint. I was like, dude, take a seat. But no, he was 100% right, or they were right on when they were saying, you need to do, like, I need to have the broadest appeal as possible. I need to be on as many platforms as I can. And widescreen is the way to do it. I was not aware that TikTok allowed people to turn the screen sideways. Because I just saw it up in that little box. So if someone wants to watch me on TikTok, they can watch me in widescreen. I didn't even know that was a thing. Dude, no, I own an Apple. I don't own an iPhone. Like, my last iPhone is a 6. I have an Apple computer. So here's the thing. Android is fine. Like, Android's better than... I'm not... I own them both. My whole family's freaking iPhones, which they're terrible. I'm Android, and it's challenging with just working with my family. The thing is, I like Android way more than iOS because I have more ability. Absolutely, 100%. Dude, here. This is a LG V60. This is a Pixel 8, and that was an LG V30. So I've got 3 Androids within arm's reach of my desk. You want to see my phone? It's not even a 6. What is this? What the hell phone is this? This is the iPhone I own. What is this? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can jump back into my... Let me swap my silly face out. Where is it? I do have a second camera here. Hang on. I have a second camera. I do. Just hold on, everybody. Oh, it's right here. Duh. What is this? Hello. I don't need you. What is this phone? That my whole family's iPhone. Yeah. So this is like this is an SE. That's my iPhone. So I don't see the environment as anything I can really use. So that's why I'm jumping in more into. Give me a second. Get me back out of there. This is. I gotta put my game back on. Come on, get back on there, you. Hey, it's me again. All right. Yeah, so Android's fantastic for what it is. But when it comes to, there's a few things. One of the things that really drives me nuts, hand it to Apple for great marketing, not to mention they're forcing you into their infrastructure. Yes. Let's go back to Real Sonic. If I could get off of both Android and iOS, if I could get like a Linux-based phone or just like I really don't like phones at all. I think they're irrelevant. Like, I don't use my phone as a phone. No, I don't think many people do. Like, you use your phone to get on social media. You use your phone to watch videos. You use your phone, but it shouldn't be a phone. It should be your device or whatever the heck it is. And this is great. Good Lord. The Enigma, you just gave me a perfect, I got an idea for a show. So I just did this a couple years ago when I was just doing regular live streaming on YouTube. Real Sonic has a good point. Real Sonic brings up a very good point. Let's see if I can drag that over here. Hang on. Perfect. Look at that. You get loud and proud right there in the front screen. Watch this too. This is why I love this thing. Ready? So I put that up there. Watch this. I'm going to get so much faster at this when that's not what I want to do. There we go. Again, I'll have these already called out there. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. That only took me less than 30 seconds, right? There you go. Great. So those are call out comments. That is true. The phone is slowly replacing the PC. Yes. And here's what's driving me crazy, the Enigma. Now you got me on a tangent. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm on the roof with these two in Persona. Why? These phones are ridiculously powerful. Like, ridiculously powerful. It is the Real Sonic, for real. Stands by, he's got a bunch of Chaos Emeralds. I've seen it. So here's the thing. The phones are so powerful. They used to make those docks where you could expand your phone, like just plug it in, you get a larger screen and a keyboard. I thought, this was like 2006. I thought that's what was going to happen. Before iPhones, like when they were talking about PCs, like pocket PCs, I was like, oh, you just have a brain that you travel around with. Like, that's all your information that's bio-locked to your body. Just like in Metal Gear Solid, you know how they couldn't pull the trigger unless it was their DNA matched to the device? That's kind of what I was assuming was going to happen with tech. So you'd have your brain that you'd carry on you, like your black box. And then you would be able to plug that into your PC or slide that in wherever you need it or scan it or whatever. But you wouldn't have a phone. It wouldn't be attached to a phone. A phone would be something that it did. Why? If all of these phones are so powerful, why are we starting to move away from that? Like, I know that LG was big into that, and Samsung, is it called it's a dock, right? The Android docking devices, those were real big 4 or 5 years ago. I haven't heard much at all. What has happened to docking? Like, that's the smartest thing. You don't need big machines anymore. Everybody's walking around with Chromebooks. I'm like, you have a Chromebook. It's your phone. It's the same. Probably more powerful than most Chromebooks. Why? And I'm like, oh, that's right. It's marketing. Getting people to buy stuff twice or 3 or 4 times. And then that goes back to freaking Sonic's statement. I consider Apple to be the McDonald's of technology. Twice the price, half the product features. Just get Jack in the Box. 100%. Also, McDonald's is starting to get those gold coins back. So if McDonald's messes up your order, they give you a gold coin or golden coin that you can trade in at any time for a Big Mac. So if you get a gold coin from McDonald's, Dex, thank you. That's what it's called. So it's called Dex. Hang on a sec. Sorry, Rusonic. I got to jump you. I got to get you out of there. Look at this. Look at the versatility of this thing. That rectangle's too big. I wish it was. I could make it smaller. I just did it. That's how amazing this is. Yes, the Dex is what's that called, and I really think that's so. A couple years ago, probably just about. It's probably right before COVID, but it might have been during COVID. But I put together a video talking about how that would work, like the brain part, where you would carry this black box with you, right? And effectively, you would just have, you'd have your wallet on you, you'd have any kind of biometric locks on you, like your car keys, like where you could just walk into your car and it starts up with you there. It becomes your fingerprint to the world. Now, I came up with that thought years ago when I was working in IT. Like, and I'm not like a soothsayer. I'm just saying, like, that's the way I thought things were going to go. And I probably heard that elsewhere. I was probably reading that elsewhere too, but that's what I believed. And so, yeah, now you can start your car with your keys, like without having a set of keys. You can open up your house without having a set of keys. You can pay for things without using a credit card. You can just tap or be close with NFC communications. Like, all of these things are here, but we still walk around with a phone like a freaking caveman. And we don't have anybody smart enough, or sorry, there are people smart enough. Steve Jobs was really good at marketing. Like you were saying, Steve Jobs is really good at kind of getting people to be like, hey, look at this. It just works, right? We need somebody there who's like, hey, listen, all of this stuff exists. We're just going to not call it a phone anymore. We're just going to be like, you want it to get into your house? Do you want it to get into your house? Do you want to get it to whatever? And I think you can do that. Somebody can do that, but they have to offer like this, like it's off of all of the major platforms, like your privacy, your security. It would have to be somebody like Proton, which again, I have a Proton Mail account. I'm taking a closer look. I guess several of you have already figured out what it means. Well, I figured the wolf eating a watermelon is from Metal Gear Solid 2 when he's on the ship in the very first level and he shoots up the cantina and all of the wine explodes and there's watermelons there. Then the vessel crashes in Alaska and the wolf eats the watermelon. That's what I'm thinking. It's a long way. I own a Sammy Tab S8 Ultra. I have the keyboard attachment. It's a glorified high-end PC with, yeah, 100%. That's the way it should be. All of these things should be like a little bit, and that's the other thing. It's like, oh, you got this device. Well, it's not compatible with this device. Oh, you got this thing. It doesn't work. The biggest bummer is that I have, thank you so much. I'm a genius, but I'm too humble to let everybody know how much of a genius I'm. No, what I'm saying, I love these thoughts, ideas. They make sense. And everybody who uses these devices has the same frustrations I do. Let's put it this way. I had a Samsung television for years. Great television. It was an S4000 or something like that. It was really good television. And then I broke it by throwing, my cat was scratching at the screen. And so I took my hat off and I threw it at the cat. And the top part hit the screen, cracked it. I'm like, I can't believe it. I should have just let him keep scratching it. So I lost my Samsung television that connected to everything. This was 2016. It connected to my phone. It connected to my computer, connected to everything. Then I got an LG television. And it was fine because I had an LG phone. So I'm like, oh, look at this. I can do this. My family on their iPhone could not connect. They could do it on the Samsung, but they could no longer do it with the LG television. So we just plugged in an old Apple TV. Perfect. That works. Apple TV, it's old technology. It's like Brazil. like that movie Brazil. So, anyways, now my phone, my LG V60 got retired, and I picked up a Pixel 8, and now my phone doesn't talk to the television without a Chromecast. I'm like, wait a minute. 2016, they all worked. All of my phones worked, like the Apples and the Androids all worked with the Samsung television. Now we're going backwards. I'm like, why? They all worked before. What's happening now? And it's like, well, we got more specialized tech that keeps things more secure. I'm like, baloney. You're just like making it harder for us to work outside the system. But I mean, we lived through this with freaking music. I had all of my music tied up in iTunes, for God's sakes. Got the, yeah. So I'm like, I was like, okay, I got to get out of the iTunes ecosystem. So what am I going to do? And I realized I spent a good solid year or two trying to figure that out. And then I'm like, wait, I haven't listened to any music. I've been trying to figure out how to get out of here and I haven't listened to any music. So I just abandoned my entire collection of music on iTunes and went more like, what is it? I went with was it Spotify, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. I'm like, I still have CDs, but I'm like, and I have vinyl, but it's like, the challenge is like they try to lock you into an ecosystem. And now that the ecosystems are like, as I said, they're getting more, the lines are getting more and more harder. They're harder to justify. Like, why are my phones able to work 6 years ago on all devices, but now my Android phone won't work with my LG television, which is based on Android. I'm like, this is preposterous. So they're getting more and more insular, and they're trying to keep more and more people siloed on their platforms. And I get why they're doing it, but it's also like, I know why he murders people, because he's a murderer. Like, that doesn't make it right. He shouldn't be murdering people. Now I probably just got my stream banned for saying that. Hey, whoa, that is a tiny hat. That's a very tiny hat. Can you show your hat? Hang on a second. Let's see if show your tiny hat. Niles, I'm going to show you something. This is crazy. This is a tiny hat. He's back from Witch Academy.
From Wichita.
Wichita. So look at this. Ready? Look who was in my stream earlier. Right?
No way.
Yeah. Is that crazy or what? I can add him my broadcast. There's no way I can add him my broadcast. There's no way. I can't do that. Anyways, I hate to do this to you. You seem well. Very, very good. All right. Listen, I think you both are awesome. Everybody who came in here is awesome. I'm going to see my son. He just got home from school. Having a smart home, trying to bring all my devices together in the past has been troublesome. Not sure what it's called, but there's a new tie-in moving forward. Yeah, that's the other thing. The freaking system that I used to use to tie my Alexa devices together, that went to a paid service that was ridiculous. I couldn't even manage it. So, yeah, again, I'm talking about my profile pic. Oh, your profile pic. Hang on a sec. Yours is not Metal Gear Solid. What is yours? Let's say yours. That's not a... Hang on a sec. Oh, they have the little hearts. Hang on a sec. What is this? Can I blow your face up? Well, it's custom art. Hang on a sec. And it's not from this Sonic Tumblr thing. That is Junior. He's not so junior anymore. I mean, he's got a junior hat. But he's like 6'18" or something like this now. So it's a recent picture because they're doing the heart emote. And I don't know what Tails has in their hands. No. So he doesn't play hockey anymore. He used to play, he played football and wrestling. And he got injured in both, like one right after another. Sonic, you're killing me here. Hang on a sec. I got to find out what this picture is. Hang on a sec. You're going to have to tell me because it looks like it's too... Let me see if I can blow it up any bigger. Oh, I thought I thought Tails had a pen in their hand, but it doesn't have a pen. They're just doing. Yeah, I'm at a loss. What does this mean? It's not Metal Gear Solid, like the Enigmas. Oh, and Real Sonic, if you aren't already, I'm wondering if you follow. Hang on a sec. What is her name? She makes me laugh. Hang on a sec. What is her name? Videos. It was called. My. Hang on a sec. Is Sonic making a heart and Tails pointing at himself? There we go. Good grief. I was trying to read into it. Like, what is this from? Is this from a Tumblr? Because I know there was a big Tumblr issue that happened on with the Sonic. It's not even a subreddit. What the heck was it called? Give me a second. What is her name? It is Strange Eons. Strange Aeons. Do you watch Strange Aeons? If not, I recommend it. On YouTube, Strange Aeons. Hang on a sec. Copy. Get in there, Strange Aeons. I'm going to see if it gets in there. Perfect. There it is. I think you might like them. They had a really good video on the Tumblr Sonic boards, like the drama that happened in there. That's what I thought that was from. And I'm like, I'm not really steeped in that lore. You're just very high level on that. Anyways, I'm going to get going. I will jump out. I will see you all in the next one, which might even be tonight because it's Friday. And I'm married. I'm not doing anything. All right, that's how it works. I know. Bye, everybody. See ya.